And this is Lance Prince.
Johnny Walker.
And we are here at the 10,000 Hour Podcast. We're here at Darkside Studios in Newark, New Jersey.
Darkside Studios.
Oh, you know what's up. And we got this lovely guest. His name is Eli. Say what's up.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? Yo, my name's Eli.
Yo, Eli was, right before the podcast started, he was showing this track, but like I missed it. So he said he's down to show us a little bit more.
Oh yeah. We gonna play that. Don't mind the little
Straight to the track, boys.
I told y'all this was
I'm putting in the background too.
So yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was just vibing one day. I was actually coming off of work, 24 hours no sleep.
Wow.
And I hit my boy Vinny. I was like, yo, I got a track. And he was like, I got this R&B thing I'm going to down in Asbury. I was like, you know what? Let's do 9 to 11 and I'll go to the experience with you. Like, why not? And he was like, all right. And then that's where this was born. Honestly, we were just freestyling in there and then this came. Like, all right, cut it right there. Cut it right there. You feel me? Can't give up too much.
Wow. Now you were mentioning work, and I know you. From what I understand, you're in the EMS, right?
You said 24 hours no sleep.
24 hours, bro. What?
So I do EMS and hazmat in my work time. That's my profession until hopefully this works out. Honestly, it's a rush and a half. I'm definitely an adrenaline junkie.
Okay.
So doing that, it allows me to, I would say, do the crazy stuff without actually doing crazy stuff. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But then like the stuff I define as crazy, y'all might define as wild. And then the stuff y'all define as, not crazy, I might define as crazy. Does that make sense?
That does make sense. Can you walk me through like what a day looks like on like a job for you?
I really can't. Like, it really depends. Like, every day is different. Like, I'm never going to get the same thing twice.
What's the craziest day that you've experienced? Craziest shift.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm curious because I know, bro. Personally, I can't even see my own blood, and I'm an MMA fighter. Yo, that's crazy.
So a couple years ago, I can say this because I don't work at that place anymore. A couple years ago, I think it was Halloween. Yeah, Halloween of 2023. It was 9 o'clock in the morning. Like,
oh wow!
I'm sitting there, I'm chilling. I'm like, everything. It's a great day. I think I just got my breakfast. I got a sausage, egg, and cheese, and a hash brown, right? And if you've ever been in the New Brunswick area, you know a spot called Hole in the Wall.
Okay.
Fire, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm munching. Got crumbs on my face, like really eating, right? And next thing you know, we get hit out for like a double overdose in a house. Like, it's like, all right, cool. Like, those are easy to fix. Like, not to say like that's not an issue, but those are simple fixes realistically, as long as it's not too deep.
A level where you're like, okay, something that to us, and you'd be like, oh my God, you're like, oh, that's a life.
If you heard,
if you heard
broken hip, missing spine, like you're gonna start panicking.
I don't know. Broken hip is kind of mad too.
Like a missing spine, though.
I mean, I'm not really gonna panic because you're not gonna be alive. But no, but like, yeah, so the first crew gets there and I'm like probably 20 seconds behind them. And apparently the cops run up to them and they're like, bro, you guys gotta hurry up and get inside. And whenever that happens, you're kind of like,
oh shit.
Like, oh fuck. like this is about to be some crazy shit. So next thing I know, I radio them and I'm like, hey, what do you guys need? Cause I'm 10 seconds away. I just get there, I'm getting on my truck. Like, hey, I can bring anything in. Yeah, bring in it's called the Beacon bag, which stands for bleeding control.
Wow.
So that's your oh shit bag. That's your I don't ever want to go in this bag because it's sealed for a reason bag. Right? So yeah, so anyways, I bring that up. I go in the house and I make a left. First thing I see is just a woman. She's gone. She's stay like that. I'm not gonna say too much about that because obviously I can't.
Right.
And then I walked through the house to find the other two guys who were there working on a guy with 8 stab wounds to his chest.
8 stab wounds?
He was still alive.
Oh, shit.
And yeah, that's all I can say on that.
So now, like, unironically, if it was 8 stab wounds and he wasn't alive, it's almost like, not to say, but it's a simpler situation than now this guy's alive. You have to like save him. Like, that's almost the pressure that it becomes, right? Like,
yeah, honestly, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, that's the worst part about it. I'm sorry, I'm saying honestly, but if we're being real, the worst part about that is that we kept that guy alive, right? Like we got him to the hospital.
You're trying.
He got to surgery, right? He made it.
Oh wow.
All to find out he stabbed himself and killed the woman.
No.
And yep.
God damn, I don't mean to laugh,
All
bro.
to find out all those wounds are self-inflicted.
Guys, I don't mean to laugh. I think I'm just I'm shocked.
No, it's more like you're laughing at it like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm a little innocent if y'all don't know.
I'd be lying if I tell you I didn't laugh when I found out either. It's just our luck, bro, honestly. Like, I've never got the victim. I never get the victim. Ever. It's either somebody else who beats me to it, or it's just like, there's no victim.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you saved the day. Do you feel like you're like so crucial to like society?
No. Not at all.
Interesting.
It's deep because you are. Because when I've seen people like you come into, because my mom had a moment with her high blood pressure, it's like God sends. Like they come in and like it brings a sense of peace. Yeah,
I can tell you right now, none of us feel like,
wow,
bro.
We feel like regular people.
Yeah, like we'll just walk into a place and be like, "Yo, what's going on today?" Half the time we don't even want to be there. I swear to God. I swear to God. Like the same way you guys feel about like
going into work.
Man, I gotta go work. Yo, we're the same.
Got it.
Man,
Right.
Work.
Right.
Like, but the only thing that keeps us going, I swear to God, and at least people I work with, is that we know we're off the next 3 days after. So we just really go. We're just really like, all right, we go in for this 24. We're not working the next 72. We're chilling.
And so then that's where you find your time. I was gonna go into the next question, being like, where do you find your time to make the music?
Yeah, no, I work 2 days a week, 96 days a year. I mean, minus my sick days that I definitely take when I'm sick, just in case, for legal reasons.
Right.
And then my 5 vacation days, I work 86 days a year, make good enough money.
Honestly, 86 days a year is not.
That's kind of incredible.
It's not even a third of the year, dude.
Yeah, that's a lot of. It ends up being more time than you would have expected. It's just a lot of. There's one day that's going to be super heavy, basically, is what it is.
Yeah, but even when you think about it, right? I'm working 86 days a year. Theoretically, I'm working longer than you. I work longer than you two doing a week.
Math right now.
I work longer than you two doing a week.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I get a mandatory 8 hours or a guaranteed 8 hours overtime, right? So if you guys are working a regular 40-hour week, I'm working 48, right? Yeah, I'm working way less than you.
Day-wise.
Day-wise. But hourly, I work more than you do.
Yeah, and I'm sure you're probably sleeping deep in the next day.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what is,
oh my God.
Like, what's it like?
I don't even know what sleep is, bro. I was up for 35 hours yesterday. Got clicked off cut waters. I was actually cutting them with water because I tried that for the first time. Cooked. Didn't end up going to bed till midnight. And then, just.
So, all right. Explain your music process. What gets you into that creative state? Now, yeah, I mean, is it the feeling of, all this free time and you just kind of tap in, or do you have like an emotional trigger, or
where does it start is the question.
Honest to God, where music started. All right, you guys can't make fun of me though. You got to promise.
No. Safe space, bro.
No, I'm gonna make fun of you.
He might.
So I was watching Hannah Montana The Climb for the first time.
Oh, I respect that.
And
Yo, Hannah Montana's
you know what? I noticed like Billy Ray was writing all the music, right? He was writing all the hit songs.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So
what?
He was doing it in the movie.
Yeah.
What do you mean? He was the reason like,
wasn't paying
you
attention.
can't be famous because I'm not gonna write you songs. Like
I wasn't paying attention, I guess.
So like pretty much like I'm gonna get into the plot real quick, but like when she was like feeling herself too much and losing touch with reality, her dad pulled fame from her, right? And she had to kind of go back to her roots and learn who I really am. That's where The Climb came from. It's The Climb, right?
Oh.
That's where that came from. So honest to God, she wrote that song and everybody was like, ooh, we good?
No, keep going.
Okay. So she wrote that song and everybody was like vibing with it because it was hers, right? Like it was something that she wrote. And honestly, I wanted to make other people feel the feeling that I felt in that exact moment. And right then and there, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try music. Like I'm gonna see what's going on. And then even like a couple months after that, my cousin also made music. His name was K3. He's unfortunately no longer here with us anymore, but
wow.
He always motivated it. He was always like, listen, you got to let other people hear what you got, because if you don't, what's the point of doing it in the first place? And I think I took that quite literally and just started making music like since January of this year until I would say May, 4 times, almost 5 times a week maybe, and pushing out 3-4 different at least baseline tracks to start with a word in every single spot that it's supposed to be. And I would probably say I have well over 100 50 songs, 200 songs.
Songs.
Yeah, for sure. Probably.
Released or just like
not
in the
just
cut?
out. Just out. I mean, not out. Just in the
in the
vault.
mix. Just things that you've created.
Yeah. And some of them will never see the light of day. Not even a little bit.
I mean, that's the beauty about creating those. Not like not everything's gonna actually be released, but sometimes those things that we create are made more for like either us or like there's a time when it will come, but it doesn't have to always be released.
No, you're right.
Like there's those times like you ever like just do a really dope freestyle and nothing was ever captured on camera.
Yeah.
And like sometimes at first you could be like, oh shit, yo, this sucks. I wish we captured that. That was crazy. But then it turns into like, you know what? It was still a moment.
Nah, you're
so as long as you can create it, you will forever have that.
Nah, you're definitely right. You're definitely right. I mean, when you talk about these moments too, like I don't really know how to. So like, if you guys ever made music, Lance, I know you do, right? And shits are vibes, by the way. But
thank you.
When you're making music, right? When you're not being recorded, when it's just you and your engineer and you're locked in, headphones on, and you found your sound, you know what you're going with for the day, right? Like, you know, you're attacking it. And then you get a high, bro. I swear to God, especially if you're in the right key in the freestyle and you're just going and going. It's almost like, have you ever been running and got runner's high?
Yes.
It's the same thing when you're freestyling and you just can't miss every single word. Like, you know the punchlines you're going to go to. So me personally, I pull inspiration from Juice WRLD, right?
Oh,
I study that guy. And what I noticed he did was Juice WRLD, what made him so good at freestyling was he knew how to get to his punchlines, right? If you look and you listen to anything Juice WRLD related,
he was always thinking.
Exactly.
You could see him actually thinking while he was freestyling, that's what I thought made him so talented.
I don't think anybody else in the world would be able to do that again. Like you have to think, you're literally splitting your brain. Right?
Yeah.
One half of it is thinking while the other side is producing music.
One is throwing the ball while the other is like doing something else.
Yeah, literally. It's the craziest multitask. And that's what I find interesting about medicine and science is, to relate it all back, is, bro, the human brain is only like 5% discovered. There's so much going on in there.
Right. Right, because I've noticed like in the difference between instruments, right? Like you could play a saxophone, trumpet, trombone, flute, whatever. They all have the same thing. Yeah. Everything you blow out that instrument, is going to be one note though. But it's going to be one note. But a piano, you have to. It's almost like 10 different notes occurring at the same time. You got to figure out.
Well, also it's like a guitar as well.
Guitar is still
strings.
But hear me out. Guitar, you still end up strumming out. Unless, depending on how talented
to create
you get,
the
right?
chord,
some people could get as crazy as playing like 3 chords at the same time.
Which I think is nuts.
Cool, great.
Good for them. For music theory purposes, I believe there's interesting things about those instruments where I've actually never really learned about like saxophone or anything like that. But obviously, you have piano and guitar where like
you have to split your brain a bit.
You basically also with like left and right hand, because most of the time if you're playing left and right, but also then if you're making a chord on a piano, you need to click 3 different keys. It's a linear instrument, and you have to actually have multiple keys hitting, coming, and striking. Just like that's what people don't know, but actually, a piano is a string instrument.
No, I know. Yeah,
within there, it's hitting strings.
Yeah. It's a string instrument that's a percussion.
Whoa!
We all fall off our chairs.
Like a guitar, you have to hold multiple strings to produce that chord.
Right, but that's just the difference. I think the guitar still ends up like in most basic form, you end up with one note, or maybe it's still one strum through versus like sometimes you're playing. Some pianists are literally playing 2 different things.
Oh yeah, that's crazy too. That's true.
Like that 2 melodies occurring
at the same time.
Yeah. But that's splitting your brain, bro. That's where it comes back to the freestyle. And then you're saying the medical field is similar in that way too.
I mean, yeah, bro. You freestyle a lot,
right?
So
it's a lot of improvisation.
I can't tell you the last time I had a textbook anything. A textbook stabbing. There's no such thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like I will say this. I'm probably gonna catch some hate for this, but school teaches you how to pass the test.
Yeah.
The streets teach you how to be a provider. Your providers that are out there right now teach you how to be a provider, but you do got to hope that they're good enough, because you'll fall into their tactics being a new guy. You know what I mean? So I was blessed to be around some great people.
And who helps you? Do you have like a team that helps you? Is there like for the music side of things?
Okay, I was about to say, where are we going with that? Okay. Yeah, for sure. There's a couple guys for sure. Choice Sincere. I know you know him, Lance.
Shout out to Choice.
Shout out Choice. He was one of the first people actually to be that I showed music to, and like I'm not gonna say he's God or anything, but you know how big he is and who he's worked with in the industry. Like if he's telling you your song is good, your song is good.
Yeah, that's interesting because I didn't think of that's humbling because this man, I'll send him a beat, man sends verse in 30 seconds. Like,
exactly. You would never know.
But like in that sense, it shows how much he respects an individual. If that's what you see him as, and I didn't even know that, like that's a lot.
No,
that means a lot.
I would say I really look up to bro. He's like a neighborhood hero, little kid when it comes to this art stuff. Like when you got to think, like I don't call myself a rapper at all. I hate when people say that. I always switch it up to artist, right? Because I don't write music.
I say that all the time.
I write scenes. Like in any song that you play, if you pull up We Fight, We Make Up or Adderall, which are the 2 songs I have out right now, you can, even though there's no video out for them right now, you can take my words and make a music video and you two will come up with the same thing because I painted the picture for you. I swear to God.
Like basically to the point where like if you took your lyrics, put it into AI, it said it would be like,
I swear to God.
Exactly.
I swear to God. But and that's not me being cocky. I think I earned the right to be confident because coming out as, an artist in today's history or in today's society is just like, all right, another guy, another black man or another whatever, just become an artist, right?
Right. Well, even any person at this point, there's so many people.
Literally, exactly.
But I also think it's even harder as a black male because it just
in hip hop. Yeah, angling at hip hop.
Like, that is a whole nother thing too. I feel like there's 2 coins to that. It's like a white rapper. There's also
you could stand out, but they're at the same time white rappers get blended in. It's
besides blending in, also there's a negative connotation around it. There's multiple things.
Wait, I can hit this, right?
Yes, sir. But
live your life.
I was just making sure.
But yeah, bro. So we were talking about We Fight, We Make Up, that song that just dropped.
That shit is
as of June 12th. It was dropped.
Congratulations.
This episode will be out like first week of July, second week of July. When you're seeing this episode, make sure you go
run that up for sure.
We'll put the link.
Is it cool if we listen to a snippet of
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Do that, Johnny.
That might be well, until you guys hear Rush for real, that might be my catchiest song.
That's okay. You would say that right now is versus Adderall.
Adderall's my more lyrical song, for sure. Like,
and how long? When did you start writing? Technically,
I've been writing forever, dude. I've been writing for as long as I can remember. I used to write when I was like 16, putting terrible verses down, and my boys would gas me up because they thought it was funny and they were making good music. And then one day, I swear to God, the same thing happened with Call of Duty. One day, it all just clicked. And it was all just kind of like, wow, I can just do it, I know that sounds weird and it like doesn't make sense, but like one day I woke up, I put a song together and it was good. It wasn't terrible anymore.
When did you know it was good? Like at what point did it hit when you were like, all right, I'm not like, because a lot of people. Oh, you found the track? Okay. Because I was going to say a lot of people, like, some people, it's a weird thing where, like, because there comes a time when as an artist, you're like, all right, I had that breakthrough and you could tell, my music really just feels good right now. And like, I've built something. 10,000 hours have been accomplished.
Yeah.
But then there's also some people who don't, like, not to, with all due respect, some people that can't tell that they're not good.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
so honest to God, I would say I may not be everybody's favorite artist. I may not be for everybody, right? Like what you guys find great, he might find terrible, right?
Always.
But in my humbling opinion, I don't really know many artists that can write a better hook than me. And I'm not talking about like in the game. I'm talking about like locally where I'm from kind of thing right now. Cause I'm not on a global stage. I can't speak for that yet. I mean, I want to be, I can't wait till I get there, but
absolutely.
For now where I'm from and all that, I don't think there's a lot of people who can write a better hook than me. There's a couple, I'm not gonna lie. There's a couple and I give respect to them cause they're really good, but I would. Yeah.
You guys down to run the track?
Yeah.
Let's run that. Sorry, my intros are a tad long. I don't know. I got to cut them down. Skip to like 15 seconds.
This with like the whole new, like everything has to be quick in the industry now. But you know what? Let the intro rock. Because you want to feel it a little bit.
Okay.
The guitars. So this is a producer of yours?
Yeah, this is Vinny. So believe it or not, Choice actually made me redo this song like 80 times.
Really?
I wasn't hitting what I was supposed to.
Interesting.
So one funny thing about me is I'm actually like, not literally, but I say it all the time. I'm tone deaf, not literally though. I'm like not tone aware. So like it takes me like a second to be able to get that.
I think it took you a bit to learn it though. You have to teach yourself to become
relative. And I'm glad that there's someone who could relate to that and understands, because there's a difference between like when you're tone deaf, you really just can't do any notes.
Tone.
But then sometimes like, I like what you say, you're not tone aware. Like sometimes you're just doing it, but then you're like, wait, that's wrong. And they're like, yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Can you do it like this? You're like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'll do it like that. And then you hit it. Then it actually sounds good.
No, that's definitely a fact. I think one of the bigger things that I've noticed like coming into my own music is singing and rapping and all that stuff is it doesn't make your music, right? The writing doesn't make your music. What makes your music is you, your personality. What are you bringing to your track? What life are you going to bring to it? And I know it's a metaphor or a personification because, it's not, that's just not really alive. But at the same time, like, what are you bringing to it?
It is alive though. It becomes its own culture or something. Like Fiend. Look at how alive Fiend made. Like,
the
word was alive.
The word alive too is, I think, the beauty, what I think the biggest impact about music is how we could have something that is nothing. It's not there. There's something in your head and you just pull it from the universe. And now you have created something that is not tangible per se, but it is physically there. Like you have an MP3, you have this, you have a track now, but it's still something that's like within, I guess, a sonic universe. And I think that's the beautiful part about it, where it ends up being alive. You create like a breathing thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, and your track ends up becoming history to you, right? And that is probably, I would say, the most important part of it, because you have to recognize what you're doing, right? You have to recognize that, hey, I just shared a part of myself with you, right? So all right, look, right. My goal in music, I'd be lying if I told you, oh, like, I don't want to be on a chart. I don't want to chart. I don't want to be a Billboard top 100 artist. Like, every artist wants that. Every artist wants the money, the fame, the girls, the
cars.
All of it. We want all of it.
We want it all, trust. Right? But at the same time, if not everybody can have that. Right? And that's the sad realization. So you got to go get it. Right? Yep. You can't let anybody stop you. You can't worry about what somebody else is going to say about your track. So you guys see the shirt I have on right now, right? Like this is sad, right? Stay Another Day. I represent mental health. I've been through that situation. There's been times where, right? So, and that's just real. That's just real. So, writing this music, like if you listen to Adderall, if you really listen to Adderall, there's a deeper meaning in that. And the vibes in Adderall are through the roof.
Yeah, sign on in. Can
where'd you get the shirt
from? So I actually saw on TikTok, and then I was like, you know what? This is actually a positive message. I was like, let's go get it. And then it says "Stay Another Day" on the back too.
That's tough.
Right, that's what I said. So I was like,
I would get one too, because I also really, I think it's important for us to really dive into mental health, and also as musicians, it's almost like we're the most notorious people that have mental health issues, which is always kind of interesting.
That's a fact.
In myself, I've experienced many ups and downs, and it's like, stay another day. You know what I mean?
Just get through the day. That's it. Like whenever I'm going through those times where I'm in like massively a depressive episode or shit, I'm being hella vulnerable right now. I don't like this, but
nah, man, it's hard, but I appreciate the vulnerability.
No, I really just want everybody to know, like, you're not alone. Like it's okay, right? And that's the message I'm trying to portray in my music. Like, I just want somebody to say, like I feel understood, right? Because that's what Juice did for me.
Wow.
Right? And I can tell you right now, when he dropped Flaws and Sins,
that's a beautiful song,
right? That song right there I felt understood. Right? I felt like he understood me. I felt like he understood my pain.
People say that like Juice WRLD was inspired by people like Eminem and Kid Cudi, who similarly.
And Clean Out My Closet by Eminem, still I think one of the best songs by Eminem.
Man on the Moon.
Think so?
Yo,
like, only because what it did for me. It's
okay, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
Yo, the 2009 Man on the Moon album by Kid Cudi.
Man on the Moon is Kid Cudi himself is, I don't look at him as just any other artist. That man is creative.
That album was like
Creative.
That's a lifelong. That's one of those albums that is like a Vincent Van Gogh painting because he never replicated. He couldn't. There's
sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's just that emotion is what was.
It was so perfect.
There's a lot of artists that are like that though. But honestly, I think what you can't replicate becomes, and like I don't even know what the word for it is, but
like a little capsule time.
Yeah,
because Kid Cudi hit great songs anyway. Like on the Travis album,
everybody's gonna remember him for the rest of his life because of that, right? Like a song pulled what 500 million streams and all that. Like
wow.
That's record breaking. You know what I mean? That's insane, especially for that time. Like,
and you would say your music entirely represents that concept. Like you're deep diving into the mental health. Your fight. Your message is
my message. I would say, I would 100% say I'm an emo guy.
Yeah.
I would 100% say I'm in tune with my feelings. I'm in touch with my feelings too. I don't think it's bad to express your feelings in these songs, and that's one thing Juice did. Like Juice didn't give a fuck how you felt, right? Yep. It was I'm gonna talk my shit regardless.
Yep.
Right. And honestly, I know you got Adderall waiting, so
let's get it
in Adderall, like you'll hear it. How about that? You'll hear it.
And the other thing too is like this is being shot in June, but being put out in July, but. It's also June is men's mental health.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I put out Adderall.
Honestly, yeah, men's mental health is huge. And I before we even press play on this, I just wanted to add to like the conversation of mental health is deeper than it seems. Because like for me as a youngin, I went through it 17, 18, 19, and a lot of it for me was that search for purpose, that lack of purpose, realizing, what's on the other end for me. And so having music.
Did you find that?
Yeah, music became that purpose. And like, that's the irony of it all. Like now.
That's actually very beautiful too, because I think my thing was always, you found that purpose through music. For me, I found that music saved my life because it gave me purpose. Like,
because for me, it was like I was doing nothing but listening to music, bro.
That was fire as hell. We're going to just skip past. Like, he didn't just say that.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Can we repeat that? Yeah, that's fire as hell.
Yo, I forgot I wanted to freestyle. Look at this film.
Yo, we got to look back at the video for that. That was gas, bro.
We're clipping it.
Yeah, that's definitely got to be a clip. 100%.
Clip moment.
Music saved my life.
You're going to zoom into my face, too, when he said it, because that shit. Hold on. Damn.
Music saved my life because it gave me purpose. Because for me, I know you were. We talked a lot about it on our podcast about how you had your pill addiction,
right? And I'm just doing nothing but listening to music at that time.
And then for me, I'm actually I think the viewers also know. You may not know. Also, our engineer back here may not know, but I'm also visually impaired. I lost my eyesight at 14 years old due to hereditary condition. But what was there to give me resilience and strength, and the only thing that was there was music. And then I was like, that's how you were able to express yourself and say the things that people didn't say to you and you couldn't say yourself.
No, that's insane because I did not know that. I did not. You walked in here, you shook my hand. Bro, what?
Most people don't know, yeah.
You are visually impaired.
Peripheral vision.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, he's like the reason to like, I'm already a driven person. Most people are already considering me like, yo, like Lance is driven, he's a go-getter, he's gonna, and before I even met Johnny Walker, I've already done 2 pay-per-view events in Atlantic City,
that's fire,
3 bodybuilding shows, 2 different sparring races, and I hadn't even been 19 yet, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope as hell.
Right, and but that being said, I meet Johnny Walker and it was even more, I'm like, yo, I'm not doing it. Like, if he's blind, right? I'm like, yo, all right, I got to do more, bro. And I still don't feel like I'm doing enough, but like we've triple timed it. Like, and I now push him, and like,
and it's something great too, because I know also when I showed him that I was actually recording myself, he was like, wait, what the fuck?
He was like, wait a minute. He was zoomed like, you see how my MacBook's normal? Most people go look at your own MacBook laptop. It's normal fucking vision. Man's was like zoomed in and going corner to corner on the screen to try to find what's going on. Like,
oh shit!
So you and I are able to see the whole screen and see that corner. But he has to search through it, and it's like, what?
Honestly, though, that process is probably crazy fun.
You know what? I feel like it's mentally almost like a crack.
Well, you have to focus so hard,
bro. Being in the studio is a drug. I don't care what nobody says. Being in the studio is a drug itself.
Let's run this.
Yeah, let's run that real quick. We keep talking over it.
Adderall.
I won't speak over this one.
Like we on Adderall right now.
Oh shit! I got ADHD, so listen. I won't. This is all I'll say before I let it play. You guys can even play the whole song. I don't care. Like, this song is one of those songs where I don't mind letting it vibe out for a song first, But Yeah, just watch. You'll hear it.
Cover art stuff.
Cover art's also tough. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Cover art.
Everything about this song is, man. The last one, it's interesting. Like to hear this one and then kind of this one.
So I think you guys like this one more because I was honest in it, and
You're
I'm
more honest in it.
And I'm honest in every song, but I was brutally honest in this. Everything you hear, everything you think, every way you can think, yes.
So
the answer is yes.
So We Fight, We Make Up, you feel like was a little less...
No,
maybe no.
No, not at all. Not at all. Maybe honest wasn't the best word to use. Maybe...
I think what you mean is almost you had to... And We Fight, We Make Up was like a cover-up for the emotions behind it. When this one, you didn't cover up any of the emotions with your words or the bravado. It was just... If I take my life tonight, will you take care of my family?
Yeah, like so honest to God, and this is the way I feel about both songs. Adderall is I told you guys I do emo rap, right? So Adderall I was in a depressive state. I was actually, my engineer asked me if I was okay. And of course I told him yeah, I wasn't, but I was probably depressed for like a month and a half. My mom didn't know. Nobody knew. And then I wrote Adderall. I had, I can't really speak too much because, I got a job, but I did something I probably shouldn't have. And I went home, it's probably like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I wrote Adderall just off everything I was feeling in that one moment. Not sober at all. Just losing my fucking mind, dude. Just everything was falling downhill. Everything was just not all right.
So it was written in a deeper spot.
Yeah, like Adderall is meant to be as deep as you think it is.
Yeah, I've noticed that unironically, you can find I say unironically for a reason, but like you find your best lyrics through those deepest moments. But I personally find it so difficult to get myself out of like this weird like rut. So like it's hard to pop. So like it takes a lot more energy than some people may seem. They're like, oh, when you're sad, tap in your bag, Lance. It's like, bro, I don't even want to talk about music right now. What you talking about?
That's certain. But I think sometimes that could happen with music, and also when you're like really sad or down, depressed. Sometimes you're like, okay, I'm gonna avoid music. I'm gonna avoid music until like you really can't, and then you make that song,
right?
Because then it's like there's nothing left to do when you get to that moment where it's just like 3 a.m. Yo, I have to write this right now. There needs to be something to lift this weight off my body.
All right, you guys are gonna call me weird for this, but I gotta disagree with you. Bro, I can't tell you the last time I had a 3 a.m. studio session. My studio sessions are like 6 hours after that. Like 9 a.m., 10 a.m.
Oh, wow.
Fucking 1 p.m.
You start in the afternoon.
I start in the mornings if I can. Fuck it.
Yeah, go to. I mean, I'd like to also go to the studio early, like not early, but during the day.
Dude, bro, listen, remember that 6 a.m. one?
Oh, I love 6 a.m. sessions.
We were there till 6 a.m.
Oh,
that was crazy. That was crazy.
We were there till 6 a.m.
That was crazy.
Yeah, we were there till 6 a.m. and I had Starbucks job at 9 a.m. that morning.
Oh, I would have wanted to jump off a bridge.
I called my manager at 7 a.m. I was like, yo, I had an issue. I got home a lot later. It's obviously 7 a.m. I'm calling you. I should be in bed. Like, and she's like, Lance, so many excuses. You should be here anyway. And I'm like, well, you're not gonna have me at like any capacity.
Like,
yeah, I'm like just so
gotta quit on the spot.
I eventually just dissipated out of the atmosphere, and they never saw me again.
Disappeared.
They've never seen me again.
The vernacular is crazy right now.
But yeah, so I do find that beautiful. I mean, so okay, now this guy that you feature with all the time. I mean, give him some love. I mean.
So that's my dog Sha, right? So it's funny enough. You guys see the name. We actually branded him that because it's true. Right. He was wilding. He's not anymore like that, thank God. He's a much changed man. I've actually watched him change, and I can say for myself firsthand, like,
that's beautiful. He
became a hell of a man, and his music changed with him. And you guys just heard the feature. I mean, his punchline after punchline after punchline. It is just, how do you think of this shit, dog? Like, I can't. I think I changed my verse in We Fight, We Make Up probably like 4 or 5 times.
Wow.
Right. Wait, I know what that's like.
Can we skip to his verse and We Fight, We Make Up? I'm not gonna lie. Like that, I feel like the world needs to hear. No, We Fight, We Make Up, not Adderall. The one we played before that. Yeah, that one.
Driving on the U.A. in a foreign 6-bit.
Right.
It's a toxic love story, man. We fight.
And so, and what inspired the song itself, like this song?
It come from real life.
Did you go through something
were
with
you
Shawty?
fighting and making
You
up?
had an issue with a Shawty. Yeah?
Honest to God, I was in the.
So
So I dropped this song like a couple days ago. Up until like May 30th, I was doing some wild shit with a Shawty. Just every other week we were breaking up. Every other week we were fucking breaking up. Fucking breaking up.
That's why.
So I was like, bro, this shit is like making me mad. I was like, all right, like let's figure this shit out. I was like, bro, like what are we doing here? We're either gonna really lock this shit in or we're gonna blow this shit away because I'm not dealing with this. Right? I'm 24 turning 25, right? I turned 25. I'm like, bro, I'm grown. I can't be doing this no more. I got responsibilities now. I gotta be a big boy, unfortunately. Right? Mommy can't do everything forever.
Right.
So I was like, grow the fuck up. And I guess I was still the one playing games.
Oh shit!
Interesting.
Because I don't think it's funny to lie about where you are, and then your friend has to call me and tell me to come get you because you can't drive back home.
Ooh.
Clip shots fired.
So
Yo.
no, honestly, God, though, thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that.
No, but that's how
Like,
you know.
Thank you.
Because
You inspired. We fight. We make up.
Right, but no, it's more than that too. I mean, like on the reality sense of things, and I'm sure people like out here, appreciate some female advice. I mean, if a girl not it, I mean, that's better. So she's off the list, and it's one less chick to ever worry about.
Or as some may say, she's not. Wait, it's just.
No, just think about it as like a list of names. Think of it as like a list of names, right? All the potentials in the world, and that one you just know ain't it.
Yo, I fuck with that OD. But then, now chill. We won't get canceled off this conversation.
Listen, we love women. We respect them. We were at all.
No. We do love
Vice
women.
versa.
Yes,
We love women.
No, but vice versa
Yes.
for a girl too. If
No,
a guy,
it's
same
overall.
Yeah.
No,
No offense to the women, but like we just know how to run it. You know what I mean? Like as a guy, when we want you to know something, you'll know it. If we don't, you might think you do, unless that guy is really just a bitch.
Yeah, men have to be the decisive one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like we let you think you wear the pants, but when a situation hits the fan, back the fuck up. This is my show. You can help me, absolutely, but take my hand and I'm gonna lead the way. I'm gonna do it because if I fuck up, it's on me. Yeah, and I as a man I gotta live with that. But I know I wouldn't be able to look at you and not see regret if I let you do it.
That's an interesting
and you
opinion.
fucked up.
That's very interesting.
I'd rather take all the blame and you leave me than me have to make that decision. And that's stamped.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's real.
and you reflect that in your music. I could tell. Through your lyrics.
I'm sad as hell in my music, man.
Now, I mean, how old are you? Like,
So I'm 25. I've had a couple of relationships. I feel like that was the next question.
yeah.
I had one really meaningful one. Like
How long is meaningful?
we probably didn't even date that long and like realistically, but the most meaningful as in like, well, we were together, we were probably fucking for like 8 months before we even got together. So like, and we were exclusive for like 6 of those. So I would say like 2.5.
Whoa. Yep.
Two and a half technically.
Yep.
And bro, this girl was everything. Like everything.
What happened?
Oh man.
What happened, bro? You lie. Is it the one that got away?
Nah, you know what? We're gonna do a part 2 to that.
Wow.
To this pot, like we're gonna do a part 2 where that story's gonna come out.
Part 2.
But yeah, no.
around
Next
for part
question.
2.
I like that. No, we
Stick
gotta
around for
leave
part
people
2.
on. Yo, listen, yeah. If you guys want to see more of Eli on the next podcast, leave it in the comments. Let them know. And even more so, bro, like that's how you build lore. Build that story.
No,
So
that's a fact.
yeah. Run that.
So a really big thing, especially like with music, is building that lore, right? Like
Yeah.
you said, is how can you? So I look at music as like a in English class, like a rubric, right? Does it have this? Right? Does your track have this? And that's even when my friends send me music, it's what I do. Do you have the 5? In my opinion, these are the 5 major things because this is what helped me retain music, right? So the first thing is your sound. Do you have something that's valuable enough to hold somebody's attention? Because we're in the land of 6-second attention spans, right? That buildup
6
is not
seconds.
happening.
1 minute songs.
6-7 attention spans.
1 minute songs.
Bro, that's not a song. That's a ringtone. I stand on that, bro.
Oh wow.
People like ringtones. I mean, it's everything
People do like-
cycles.
like
People,
ringtones.
it cycles. There was a cycle. There was a moment where songs were focused for like the 2000s, the early 2000s. Songs were
ringtones, yeah.
specifically made just to make sure that you were down to put it as a ringtone.
Yeah, there was a ringtone time, but
fire.
those songs were still 3 minutes.
yeah, but like they
they-
wrote it with the chorus as the point of, hey, this is gonna be the ringtone.
Yeah, yeah. And that's funny because I think Travis Scott did a good one. Pick up the phone, baby.
Baby.
That's a valid one, bro.
No,
That's a cool one.
that was kind of fire.
Yeah, I remember I was with this one shawty when I was younger, and her ringtone was always that.
Wait, I actually have
It
a
was
funny
pick
one.
up the phone.
Pick up
Let's call my
the
phone
phone.
really quick. I have a really funny ringtone. Call it.
Oh, call.
Yeah, call it.
You gotta call. Oh, do you not have his number?
I'll just type it in.
Yeah, let him type it. There you go.
Damn,
Zoomed in.
like a mother.
Yo, people don't believe it. Yo, it's funny too because there's moments where Johnny Walker doesn't mention it, and we'll be in public, and people will be like right next to him, like trying to shake his hand, and he's just completely. I'll just like tap the shoulder, and like he's mine. Like just so it doesn't seem like they.
Wait, can I go out with you guys? I really want to see that.
I don't, yeah, because I don't want them to feel disrespected.
Nah, I
like,
feel you,
and then
I feel
they're
you.
like, "Oh, fuck Johnny," you know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
Yeah, but then it's always like even the the other day there was this one guy I was like asking, it was actually we were at this show and he was like making food and I was like, okay, how much is this on the menu? And he was like, oh, it's on the menu. I was like, I'm sorry, bro, I'm visually impaired. He's like, oh shit, I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, you should be, nigga.
All right,
Yeah,
run
fuck that guy.
Run that ring.
So actually, this is really funny. Let me just make sure.
Not that simple.
Let me just make sure my ringtone is. Yeah, my ring is on. Perfect. So this is actually really funny. I think this person did a really good job at
Put
it.
your mic to your speaker to them.
Is it gonna come through? Oh, I'm on D&D. That's definitely correct.
And then we recall it. Double call. Love D&D.
We fight.
I'm 24 hours on D&D.
Unknown caller.
What song is that?
Oh, this is dun, dun, dun. Oh, I do know.
Overload.
I forgot what song that was.
Rob Stone, 2 damn phones.
How long ago was that? How long ago was that song, bro?
Bro,
I remember that.
That's
song.
my
That song's
childhood. You don't know
fire.
that song?
No, I know that
I
song.
was about to say, bro. That's like the Harlem Shake. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we have like a list of songs. I mean, yo, what's your opinion? I've always wanted to talk about this. And I
Okay.
would assume you're going to agree with this, actually.
All right, let's do it.
Judging from your taste in music
Okay.
and what inspired you, I stand on this saying 2017 to 2019, greatest hip hop ever. And then 2018, peak, bro. We got Meek Mill dropped his
Yeah, I
album.
gotta agree.
Gucci Mane. The whole Migos started.
Juice started blowing.
Juice.
Playboy Cardi started blowing.
Run,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
it doesn't
absolutely.
stop, bro. And I
Bro.
bet like I could keep thinking of it. Oh, Astro World came out then. Like every album
Oh,
was.
Sicko Mode was. Oh, Sicko Mode. No
2018.
Guidance dropped that
And
year.
what about
Yeah.
Drake's with the album that was Blue Tint and all the other?
Oh,
It was a gray album with
Scorpion?
Scorpion. Brother. 2018,
Chris Brown dropped that
peak,
year,
bro.
Yeah.
Peak. 21 Savage.
21 Savage.
I'm greater
came out.
than I was.
Posty dropped. What was
He
that?
did, with
Beer
the-
bongs and Bentleys or something like
Yes,
that.
Bro, that
Yes.
was tough.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong. And then even fucking Eminem drops the Fuck You 2 album.
Oh
with
yeah. Yep.
Out of
Oh my, the
nowhere.
Kid Leroy.
'Cause he came,
Oh,
wait,
shit,
but
the
hold
Kid
on, let's
Leroy.
go back though. Eminem like was coming back from like what most people consider was his shittiest album, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, dropped a no promo, just dropped a big ass album. 2018.
Yo, Lance,
Go
let me ask you
you.
a question. Like real shit. From the years 2017 to now, who are your top 5?
Top 5.
Like your top 5.
Fuck. I mean, right off the bat, Kanye. And even Kanye had
You're-
that 2018 album.
ah.
What was the 2018 album with 7 songs? Where he did one more song, so it's not an
Oh.
EP.
I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? With all those songs are classics. All Mine. Thought About Killing You. Like, bro,
Thought About
every-
Killing You was tough too.
Every song goated. So
Kanye's a
Kanye
goat.
hits number 1 right there.
Okay.
Number 2, Trav takes those years, 2017 to even now. And I mean, living in a sense, you know, prospectively. And then posthumously, even so, like Juice and X carry those, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
I would say X sits above Juice just because of his
What?
he was the one that gate opened for the SoundCloud artists. You know what I'm saying? He was the opening for that.
He might have gate opened it, but Juice blew it the fuck up.
I wouldn't disagree. But I would say a lot of people blew it the fuck up. It was like Lil Pump. It was all of these mixture of
none of them had the influence Juice did. And
not at all. You're right.
I will go to
I
back,
agree.
and I'll even say X too. X did not have the influence that Juice did. And the reason I'm saying that isn't numbers. I'm not talking about numbers. I'm not talking about, you know, anything like that. Juice and X made music where you could sit in the dark, put LED lights on, and just cry.
Yeah.
Right? 100%. But I think what Juice did was Juice took it to another level. When you take songs like Flaws and Sins, Desire, Won't Let Go, shit, that's just my top 3.
No, you're right. You're right.
Like,
I mean,
that's music to where your listener's feeling understood. He's feeling like he's in therapy.
Yeah.
Right. That's the goal.
Yep.
When I dropped this EP, July 15th, when I dropped this EP, that's the first time I've ever said that. When I dropped this EP, you will listen to it and say, I understood what he was talking to me about on 10,000 Hours.
yeah. And I mean,
100%.
I won't disagree with that. And that's why I would say, you know, Juice WRLD was a main influence as to my music, you know, decisions as to why, you know, I listened to him so heavily coming out of high school. You know, but I would say that number 5 slot, I mean, I would even say like the order is not even specific, you know what I'm saying? But Drake, I would even sit Drake higher up on the list,
I thought it was crazy he wasn't number 1. That's why I was like, Kanye over Drake?
Kanye sits number 1. Kanye, without a doubt, as an independent artist, even currently with Vultures 2, with his Bully album, selling out SoFi, selling out straight up like 200,000 people plus stadiums right now. He was in Florida, he was in Mexico, he doesn't stop, he was in Europe. Guy, like, Kanye is GOAT. Like, he takes it. And even through all his controversy, like,
It's crazy,
music first, numbers matter.
I think Drake's my GOAT then.
Keeps coming. And then Drake's
my GOAT then, if
Drake
that's the
does
case.
Drake does have the numbers. He passes him on the numbers.
I don't think we're giving Drake enough respect as a musical industry.
Yeah,
But I don't even mean us. I mean the world.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Right? I don't think we understand the magnitude of what he just did.
To me, he's the Michael Jackson of our generation.
Yes.
No, I would give that. I would give that to somebody completely different.
Interesting.
I would. You guys are gonna call me crazy. I give it to Chris Brown.
Okay, Chris Brown, yes, but
But
only
he doesn't do the numbers.
yeah.
Like
The only
Drake.
reason why, right?
Yeah.
because I was
And Drake surpassed Michael Jackson.
Chris Brown in
Yeah,
theory
yeah.
would have been the Michael Jackson if it wasn't for what happened with Rihanna.
I think that actually. I think if that didn't happen, he would have fell off.
Oh,
I think because you got to think, right? He's coming. First of all, that 2007 was that 2007 or 2009? That exclusive album, Chris Brown exclusive. That was one of his best albums, right? That was Damage, Wall to Wall, Say Goodbye. These are generational effing songs.
Right.
You're right about that.
People don't know he was 17 dropping Say Goodbye. It's never the right time to say goodbye. Right? If I don't, you're gonna start hating, right? People don't know. He was like 17. He was young as hell when he dropped
he was
that.
really turned up.
Right? So how old is Chris Brown now? 38, something like that, right? Like old as hell.
No, I think he's under that. I think
he's old.
He still has relevancy.
let's see how old Chris Brown is.
Okay, yeah.
Bro, he's
How old is he?
37.
bro. He's coming up 20 years in the game.
Yeah.
You know how hard that is to do?
Keep
He's
going.
he's
Even Lil
anytime-
Yachty. Hold on, let's just throw this to Lil Yachty.
yeah.
Lil Yachty deserves so much credit.
I agree, Lance, because a lot of people don't know, bro. Lil Yachty wrote a lot of music that came out in that time frame,
bro,
man.
even for Drake.
Oh yeah, look, because once
No,
Drake,
not even just Drake. For a lot of artists in general.
Yeah, bro.
I don't think people are like if you want to hear real Lil Yachty lyrics, go to D to the A with him and T Grizzly. That I think is Yachty's most lyrical fucking song.
And then
D
even
to
like
the A.
generally speaking, like
And that
he
came out in
just
2018.
even with the 2023 psychedelic rock album that he came
Yeah,
out with,
yeah.
I just give him props for even hitting that on the head. Like he had good songs that came out of it. He still has one of those songs being his number 1 on his Spotify still. So it gives him a lot of credit. Like he's an artist now, and he's giving himself that credit. I mean, shit.
Yes.
Well, if we're the first ones to give him that credit,
line up too with what you were saying about the Chris Brown thing. It is kind of true because he's so many years in the game, and people are still paying $2,000 to meet him.
Exactly.
People are paying $1,500
to meet
for a
Chris
bitch
Brown.
to get fucking pissed and twerked on by Chris Brown.
But you want to hear a good example of someone who fell off hard and quick? Smoker. That's a good one. That's a good one. Sorry, Smoke. Sorry, bro. We don't know you personally, but I'm sure you'll have a come up eventually. But you see, that's an example.
I'll put you on a song if I blow up.
And it feels like it's a hit or miss. You could have a controversy that could help you, like Chris Brown in this case. It could have.
Yeah, no, that's
helped
an interesting thing.
So listen,
that kept him relevant,
or not.
This is why
The
I'm
other way
saying
around.
that, though, right? Because let's be real, doing that to Rihanna, America's sweetheart in music, bro, that's career suicide.
Keeps people's name. It kept his name in it.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's career suicide. So the fact that he's another A-lister that was able to do it, not able to do it because that sounds crazy.
That was no, not like that. He means like able to make it through that controversy.
Yes. There's not a lot of artists that's making it through.
We do not consent.
I heard
in
what's
this.
his name.
Because that sounded crazy. I'm so sorry.
I think Machine Gun Kelly was. There was some other like rapper that was caught cheating on his girl or something, and then he lost like tons of people.
Yeah. So like there's not a lot of people that can make it through that controversy, but what a lot of people don't understand is, first of all, Rihanna was beating his ass.
Oh yes, I saw the documentary.
And let's make this clear. Like I feel like just even so
and you might have to beat this out, but also supposedly Rihanna gave him STD from Jay-Z.
That's crazy controversy.
No, so listen. I was about to protect. I'm not saying
that's
this
a good
guy's
clip,
ass.
though. I'm not gonna lie.
I was about to say, hey, I was just gonna say something, but forget about that, yo. I was gonna say though, we were just making a statement on the what's happening, right? Like we're conversing about the idea of like how that controversy could have affected it, this, that, and the third. We're not saying it's okay now.
I don't know about Johnny, but
I don't know if you've heard that, but if you haven't, put the music. Supposedly Rihanna.
I mean, we all know she was Rock Nation. Just saying.
I love you, Rihanna.
Tory Lanez.
Rihanna, put me on a song with you.
Free Tory though, I ain't gonna lie.
Free Tory, yeah, free Tory for sure.
I ain't gonna lie.
Beat this out. Don't get me in trouble with Jay-Z, bro.
But yo, no bullshit though. Like, damn, fuck. Wait, what were we just talking about?
we were talking the shits about the Chris Brown and the.
So she was beating the shit out of him.
So no bullshit. Yeah, she was beating the fuck out of him, but I don't condone putting your hands on her. I would have just, got pulled over, got out the car, or made her get out the car and drove off. Like that. That's me personally.
Yeah.
But I mean, arguably 2011 was the year of the albums, in my opinion, right? You look at all the albums that dropped that year. I can give you two off the rip. Take Care.
Yes.
And Fame.
Interesting.
Drake and Chris Brown. Right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the one with Live Your Life?
What, Take Care or
for Fame?
No. Fame was Chris Brown's She Ain't She Ain't You.
Yeah.
Right?
Take Care is also, that's when The Weeknd really came into it as well.
She loving the crew. Loving the crew. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that's The Weeknd, but that's The Weeknd, bro. Before he dropped the Wicked Games and started gaining track, bro. Yes, I love music, bro. Before he dropped the Wicked Games and started gaining all this traction, he was singing She Loving the Crew.
I remember he was right. I think the other thing too that Drake did for that people miss and they kind of almost target him for is he's brought so many talented people also into the orbit.
Yes.
Writing with Yachty, writing with Quentin Miller, writing
Party Next Door.
But
a lot of people don't give Drake the credit because who has Drake written for? Alicia Keys, himself, Rihanna. Let's take the song he's on where he's like the square root of 69 is a song, right? He's out trying to work it out. He wrote that whole motherfucking song.
But let's put it this way though, and this is the facts. On the 10,000 Hour podcast, I'm going to speak the truth.
Yo, block.
We are
censored.
We are the next generation, and Drake. Eventually, you'll have to retire. Kanye, and we put the respects there. Usher, Chris Brown,
Usher.
You guys will have to, settle in, retire, relax, enjoy your riches and your successes, and we will come to take your place. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
That's a clip right there. I want you to clip that.
And I want to say, here we have another great artist, Eli. Tell the world as we are coming towards the end. Tell them what is that one thing that you want to be known for. Tell them right there in that camera too.
What's the one thing you want to be known for?
Be the greatest at one thing.
Relatability.
Whoa.
I want you to be able to. I want you to understand that I went through the same thing you did too, because I'm the same type of person that you are. I had a hard upbringing just like other people did too, and not hard as in on the street and all that. But talking about heart is in people didn't. I was misunderstood.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a word a lot of people throw around. But if I come back for a part 2, I'll elaborate on what I mean by that.
And I just want to say, yo, thank you, Eli, because
Thank you for
today I was, from what you're saying, I think it was relatability. I was able to relate with you too on multiple facets. So like you have an impact even on just like everywhere you go, because just you speaking and saying these things, I was like, yo, he understands that shirt. He understands.
Yeah, 100%.
So thank you for that.
And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for coming on, bro. It was wonderful.
Thank you guys for having me, dude.
Yeah, bro.
It was
Yo,
fucking
we got to run
amazing.
a part. We're gonna run a part 2. And I'll come
Expect
back
Eli
with more conspiracies about Jay-Z and Rihanna.
Yo, I'm coming back with conspiracies too, if that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Conspiracies.
We'll do part 2. In July we'll be shooting the next one, so we'll if maybe you can hop onto it, or maybe we can plan it around you. Whatever.
Listen, I'm so down.
And
Free
then-
Tory.
I'm so free Tory.
give them,
100%.
just tell them where to find you.
Okay, yeah. So guys, I'm Elijah 2001. It's ELIJIAH. I'm pretty sure they'll put it down in the description. On Instagram and on on Spotify, Apple Music, and things like that. It's E1I. Yeah, go listen to Adderall. Go listen to We Fight, We Make Up. You guys heard some sounds today, so let me know how you feel.
Yes, yo, thank you so much, Eli.
This is dope.
Been the 10,000 Hours podcast.
This is Lance Prince.
And
Johnny
if you guys
Walker.
ever need anything, DMs are always open. Sorry.
DMs are always open. You heard
DMs
it.
are open. Johnny Walker.
Lance Prince, and I want to make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and do your thing, and make sure you go and follow this man Eli, because he is a dope upcoming artist.
And if you felt
the
anything from this
like.
podcast, share it with someone that needs to hear it, because on this we like to we want to heal.
we need views. No, I'm just.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Clip that shit.
Clip that shit.
And this is Duncan, because we're not supporting Israel.